Good evening and welcome to the Rolex Middle Sea Race 2020 briefing. Race will start tomorrow and we are really pleased that this race is actually happening in this very uncertain and unusual year. We had plenty of encouragement from you throughout the year and we're very satisfied with the entry we have of 50 boats. Thank you all for making this very special effort to be here with us. I also wish to thank our team, our staff and volunteers that have worked so hard over the last few days, especially to make everything go smoothly. And finally, I would like to also thank Rolex, our sponsors, to help us make this event a reality. With me is Peter Demek, who is the Principal Race Officer for this race and will be guiding you through the rest of this technical and weather briefing. Thank you.
Thank you, Godwin. Welcome to Malta, all of you sailors out there. First, we're going to have the weather briefing, and this will be given by Lieutenant Colonel Alessio Canessa from the Italian National Meteorology Service of the Aeronautica Militare. Over to you, Alessio.
Thank you, Peter. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Alessio Canessa, Lieutenant Colonel, Italian Air Force. Before starting the weather briefing, the Italian Air Force asked me to convey greetings to you. The Italian Air Force is honored to give support to this prestigious race. Also, I would like to thank the Royal Malta Yacht Club for trusting the Italian Air Force Weather Service. So, let's start the weather briefing. So, today, the agenda, first we start with today's predictability of weather. You know, the predictability changes from day to day and not the same every day. Then we look to the weather impact for safety, weather forecast for the start tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, wind forecast for the next days, weather impact for sailing, and the summary. So, today's predictability of the weather. Today,
Alessio, I'm going to have to stop you there. I can't see your slide.
Okay.
Just try again.
Do you see the slide? The
No, I
first
can
slide?
still see you.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Alessio, that was good then. Go back to where you just were 2 seconds ago. Okay, wait one. Okay. I can see me, Alessio. Now I can see your slide. Fantastic.
Okay, so I can start.
Yes, please.
Okay, so weather briefing. Let's start. Today's predictability of the weather is the first thing I want to show you. Then the weather impact for safety, weather forecast for the start tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, forecast for the next days, the wind in particular, and the weather impact for sailing and the summary. Today's predictability of the weather, as I said before, it changes from day to day. But good news for today, the weather, the spread gives an estimate of the uncertainty of the prediction. You see the spread is little, is small, so it makes sense to do a forecast, a reliable forecast up to Friday, the 23rd. Then after Friday, the weather becomes, the spread bigger, and the weather forecast is more unpredictable. This is very important to when you do a forecast, to look to the uncertainty of the atmosphere. And let's look if it is forecast a strong storm, gale, or something like that. Another good news: no weather impact for safety. No severe storm is expected for the next 5-6 days, almost for until Friday. So, like weather forecast for the start. The weather will be sunny outside the Grand Harbor, moderate breeze, northwesterly, Beaufort 4, about between 11 and 16 knots. Some weak gusts, 20 knots. This is the Beaufort 4. It's a moderate breeze. And then we go look to the sea state for the start. At 11 o'clock, we have a sea state 3 slide, and with a wave high 1 meter, about 1 meter up to Capo Passero. Then the mean wave direction is northwest, and the period is 5 seconds. We see close to the eastern seaboard, Sicily seaboard, we see, of course, the sea state is 2 in the lee side of these northwesterly winds. Now we look to the wind every 3 hours until Sunday 18:00 with the Cosmo model. This is a limited area model, our Cosmo Italy, and we start with every 3 hours. After the start, we see at 1400 this northwesterly flow will continue, but we see south of Capo Passero 5 fresh breeze, which we continue to have later in the afternoon. We see a good fresh breeze here south of Capo Passero. Then in the evening, the wind is weaker, but in south of Strait of Messina, we see again a 4 moderate breeze, and this moderate breeze continued in the evening. And then during the night, overnight, we see weaker winds, light winds. So now we change the model. We use now a global model. This is the European Center medium weather forecast. It's a 9 kilometers model, and until Friday, every 6 hours with the mean sea level pressure. So we start with the morning, Sunday morning. We still have this moderate to fresh breeze south of the Strait of Messina. By noon, and the winds north of Sicily are weak, very light, 2 to 3, 1 by the evening. And then north of Sicily we have a Beaufort 2, so very light winds, and the sea state is of course smooth north of Sicily. This is Monday 1200. We have this high pressure Monday building, and so very light winds north of Sicily. you see the isobars are there are only one isobar in this image, but then something changes towards Tuesday evening. We see in the Strait of Sicily an increase of southerly winds, Beaufort 4, close to Pantelleria and Favignana. This is Wednesday. At the beginning of Wednesday, we continue to see this moderate breeze, 4 to 5. Wednesday morning, no significant change. Wednesday. So the high pressure will move a little eastwards, and more gradient here in the Strait of Sicily. So we have this persisting Beaufort 4. So we come to Thursday evening, no significant change. The weather will remain as before. So to summarize, we see also the weather impact for sailing, the 7-day forecast. We start with a good wind, moderate 4, slight 3 sea state. And then in the middle part, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, high pressure will bring a very light breeze, very light winds. The sea state we will have, especially north of Sicily, this smooth 2 sea states from the Douglas scale. Some shower will affect the Sunday and Monday. Then Tuesday evening we will have this increase of southerly winds, and this will continue. So for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so we have good conditions. And the sea state is slight 3 to 4 for the last 3 days. So the weather for the next days, Saturday, we have this moderate breeze and the sea state 3 up to Capo Passero, becoming east of Sicily, gentle breeze, sea state 2 to 3. Sunday, cloudy, isolated showers north of Sicily, Beaufort 2 to 3. Sea state 3. Monday and Tuesday, high pressure north of Sicily, northern wind, Beaufort 2 to 3, light winds, and sea state 2. Tuesday evening, the Strait of Sicily, south wind, Beaufort 3 to 4, and sea state 3. Wednesday and Thursday, the anticyclone will move little eastwards, fair weather will persist, but increase of south wind before Beaufort 4 to 5. The Strait of Sicily. So to summarize, we have for the next days high pressure, light northwestern winds will prevail, smooth, the sea state smooth 2 to slight 3. Pay attention, colder than average temperatures. So it's possible weaker diurnal sea breeze close to the coast and stronger nocturnal land breeze. And from Tuesday evening, moderate south wind and sea state 3 to 4 in the Strait of Sicily. So, thanks for your attention. Unless you have any questions, this concludes the weather briefing.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Canessa. That was a very detailed weather forecast. Now, racing, we have published on the official notice board a list of boats and an amendment to sailing instructions with the start times for each group of boats. So I'll just run through it briefly. The forecast start time for blue, that is class 6, will be 11:10. First warning signal will be 1100. So 11:10 will be the first warning for the yellow group, that's class 5, which will start at 11:20, which will be the first warning signal for class 4, the white group, and they will start at 11:30. Then we have the orange group, which will start at 11:40, pink at 11:50, purple at 1200, and the multi-hulls at 12:10. We hope to get through all starts without any delays, but do watch out. If we do have to fly AP, we will start with the group that has been postponed and follow on from there. There is also a fleet list with groups and ratings on the official notice board, so please consult that. We have had a question that was put to us whether we would consider shortening the course because of light winds, and the answer for all of you is, I'm afraid, no. There is no provision to shorten course. We want you to finish back in Malta in time, if possible. Questions may be put to us, as we said earlier, by means of an email, and we'll be here at the office waiting for any questions, which we will answer to everybody, to all the skippers, all the entrants on the fleet list. I think that's all from me. See you at the start line tomorrow morning, VHF channel 72 at 20 minutes to 11. We will give a time briefing, a time check, and follow on from there on channel 72. Thank you all.
Thank you.